All right, I told you I'd show you. Here you all go. Here is the TV set up in here. Boom. Yep. Now to turn it on, and maybe, just maybe, record some videos. No, actually, no. No, my next possibility for recording is going to be in a few days because, I'm going to be very busy the next week or so at work. I may have time for streaming because Assassin's Creed Unity over there, I do want to kind of finish that up. So, oh yeah, on that note, I'm going to put that down for a sec. Because I need to grab... I need to grab this and show off a couple of things. Now, this TV we got was paid for because the store I work at, we qualified for our corporate quarterly bonus. But here's the other kicker. We did so well this year in total that we all got an extra $250 as a Christmas bonus, if you will. So, with that money, I used that money to get a couple of things. The 360 edition of Rise of the Tomb Raider, because I was gonna wait until it came out on the PS4, but when I found out that it wasn't gonna come out until the PS4 until a year from now at the earliest, no. And then there you can see my work clothes, and the hat kind of is gonna, for those of you who know what company that is, that I'll kind of give away who I work for, but it's okay. I also got Metal Gear Solid 5. See? I know, I don't really have a good lighting setup. Because this came out, and I decided that my sister is going to be the benefactor of this one. I got the Dragon Age Game of the Year edition. And for those of you who have been watching the channel, you're going to say, well, wait a second, don't you already have Dragon Age? Yes, I do. But the copy of Dragon Age that I already have, I'm going to be sending that to my sister so that my sister and her kids can play that. Also, I've been holding out a while until the thing came in. Looks like there's a little something on the lens here. Okay. And I finally got Witcher 3. There you go. Witcher 3. Boom. I do have Witcher 2 on my 360, because it was a, free game. And I had to get a new PS4 controller because last time the nephew was here, he thought it was a good idea to throw. Well, the 9-year-old decided it was a good idea to throw a controller in the direction of the 7-year-old. The fact that the R1 button is missing on this controller and the L2 button doesn't work, and on top of that the light doesn't come on, should be a pretty good indication that he connected with the throw. Although, before anybody says anything, don't get too bent out of shape. he hit his brother in the he actually hit his 7-year-old brother in the chest. So he I'll show you. See, this is my chest. He hit him like right about in this area. So he did have a bruise for a little while, but other than that, it's fine. Of course, the 9-year-old got, you know, the 9-year-old had us. The 9-year-old had to sit on the bed for about 15, 20 minutes because, you know, throwing a controller is never a good idea, even if the designers of the game make a section so freaking impossible that you have to cheat to get past it. Unnecessary difficulty is unnecessary. And that's a sin for all games. Okay, now, while I've got this out and I'm working around, yeah. As far as Syndicate goes, I'm gonna get to finishing that off next time I have some time to stream. MLB 14, I think what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna do streams of me doing every position in the game, just to show them off. Although I'm not gonna do second base because, you know, I've got the Thomas Wade series. Rory McIlroy, I've been thinking of maybe doing a stream series of this with a created golfer, but I'm still thinking about it. Of course, Dragon Age, yeah, I got a series for that. NBA 2K16, same thing. Gonna get to that at some point. MLB 15. Now, here's the deal with MLB 15. Thomas Wade is going to be streamed from here on out because I'm going to try to get as much of that done so that I can have that series finished before MLB 16 comes out. And I saw the trailer that was released today for MLB 16, and whoa, oh, yeah, that looks like it's going to be great. Okay, so yeah, there's that. Thomas Wade is going to be streamed. The Seattle Mariners franchise, that's going to be streamed. As for the New York Mets franchise, the New York Mets franchise is done. I'm putting the New York Mets franchise on the shelf until MLB 16 comes out, because the place where I left off in it is right at the end of the last completed season. So I don't really, you know, it's not like I need to get it going to finish a season. So I'm just gonna leave it where it is, and when MLB 16 comes out, I'll just load it into MLB 16, and we'll keep going from there. So that's what's going to go on with that. I do have to make a note. Anything that's on the 360 is hereby canceled, which means that Ridge Racer 6, Maxwell Wade, and whatever other thing was on the 360 is canceled because I went to turn on I will show you why. What? Now, I'm going to show you. Look. Come on, sure, make a liar out of me. Sure, now make a liar out of me. Earlier when I went to turn it on, it kept giving me a system error, but now it seems like it wants to work. Go figure. All right, I'll have to figure out what was going on with that. But that's pretty much everything. I mean, the PS4 stuff is going to go over to be a streaming format. It's just going to be easier for me because I mean, I can do one like hour and a half, 2 hour session and have that be its own thing and not have to, you know, upload 6 videos, which would happen to be what that entire session would be. The PS3 stuff, I'm going to get to that. I'll get around to finishing that stuff off. The PC, on the other hand, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I don't know. It's not that I'm trying to not record videos right now. It's just, the problem is, it is so fucking busy this time of year where I work that it's just like, I go to work, I do my job, I come here, and more often than not, the only thing I feel like doing is jumping into that and doing nothing else. So yeah. But don't worry, I'll get around to new videos, some more content, and other stuff. But in the meantime, just know that I'm going to be finishing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. By the end of the month, I'm going to have the story finished. That is definitely going to happen. By the end of the month, the story is going to be finished. Anything else after that, I don't know. Because I know there's some stuff that you can do after the main story's finished. I might get around to that. I might not do that. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made a real decision on that. The rest of it, well, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. So, hold on. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if that doesn't do it again. Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta get my shoes off. Let's see. Seems to be okay. I don't know, like I said earlier, I was getting a little light down there and it was telling me system error. So I don't know. Oh well. If it gives me that message again, I'm just gonna yell at Microsoft. Alright, well, really can't think of anything. I've walked around and rambled on enough. So I will see you all next time.